Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Today, I want to welcome you to An-Nisa Hope Center, and my hope is for you to understand what we do here, to meet my amazing team, and of course, to learn about our branches and our services. An-Nisa was founded in 2009, and in 2019 was our last fundraiser. From then to now, we have grown substantially, and a lot of new branches and a lot of new services have been added to An-Nisa. Today, we would like to definitely share all of those with you.
So when a client comes in, one of the caseworkers try to see if this is something that we can take. And our process begins with an intake. We go over their strengths, what they have, and we come up with a case plan. And our case plan can include anything from vocational training, if they need transportation assistance, driving lessons. Our purpose is to empower our client that came in.
We help them with resources and guidance and help them make the decision for themselves.
And every client has a unique plan. It's not like one matches with another. So there's no two case plans alike.
We help around 560 family. With the Afghan refugee families, it reached almost 1,000 or more than 1,000.
The process is that we receive an application from a client who's in financial need. We do the budgeting, and also we put them in a Mawaqat. After 3 months, we reassess their situation and we decide that if they need an extension or not.
In some cases, we do help medical. It all depends on their need.
Also, we help them with their utility bills, but we do not help with paying anything which has interest on it.
An-Nisa is a trauma-trained mental health center, and all of our therapists are trained in trauma therapies. One of the things that we're passionate here about is learning and growing, and so we continuously evolve and continuously learn best practices in trauma therapy because we find that that is the most effective type of therapy for our clients. When people come to An-Nisa, they're coming because they're in crisis mode, and what we find is that the case management team is actually stabilizing them, but then once they kind of get their financial security and their housing in place, you have to kind of look at their mental health because that's going to determine if they continue to thrive.
As a therapist, I work with families and couples. I'm part of the Roadmap program that we've just started to help couples to get back on track and have a functional life together. I also supervise LPC interns, and I'm thankful that I'm part of this team.
Helping out the community has always been one of our priorities. We thought that since we are doing so much in this field, we should make a separate section, and that's how we came about doing this community fulfillment branch.
We provide basic family needs from furniture to spoons. We supply for around 1,100 family, around 5,000 individuals. Last year was about the Afghan refugees project, but we work on different projects after that.
There are a couple of other projects that we were involved with is furniture drive. So this is an year-round project where we get people to donate and we then match it with the families who need it from the databases that we have, the ISGH, and they have been very supportive of this effort, and we've been doing it for the past few years now.
So if someone calls Helpline, we first identify where they need help. If someone is calling for financial help, we will send them to financial forum. We have DV forums, we have counseling forums.
On an average, for this year, we've almost, mashallah, reached around 10,000 up till now, just in this year.
So once we get phone calls, we communicate to the respective teams internally so that our communication is always ongoing, and we let them know, hey, so-and-so call, they need such and such help. So we are in constant communications with internal teams so they know that this person is being directed to that department, to that team.
The goal for the Strong Youth program is really to empower our Muslim youth and to provide them with a safe space to communicate and build genuine relationships. We offer volunteering opportunities, we also have career coaching opportunities, in-person and online sessions, and right now we're working on a seminar and a conference, so just provide them with opportunities where they can shine. The I Belong program is for youth that have been in a domestic violence situation. Essentially what we do for that is pair them up with a mentor that will help stabilize them in life and provide them with any guidance and support. It allows the mentee to have someone to rely upon and to meet with once a quarter and to build that bond with someone that they trust.
So our tutoring program began in March of 2020 in the beginning of the pandemic. We have about 50 students and 50 tutors, so we maintain that 1-to-1 ratio. Last year in 2021, we also started our Quran Academy, an Islamic Studies program, where we now have 63 students led by 16 amazing, dedicated volunteers. For high schoolers, we are starting a new program with Literacy in Houston, where we will sort of help these high schoolers develop a roadmap to get to college and have success in college.
How we manage the money that you donate to us is very important. Creating a very efficient budget, making sure we have a good grant writer, but all the donations that come into An-Nisa and all of that is well managed through this team.
We handle payroll, make sure everything is reconciled and reported accurately. We have full transparency here and make sure all of our books are done for the month.
A part of what operation does is handling volunteers, handling donations, receipts, human resources, marketing. Everything is done through this team. So we want to make sure we have full accountability and transparency always.
So now that we're officially caught up on everything that's been going on for the past 2 years, let's talk about some of the things that An-Nisa has planned for the future.
The main topic that An-Nisa will be working on in 2023 is prevention by educating, advocating, and legislating.
We have decided to ramp up our efforts in education and advocacy. We are partnering with the Minaret Foundation as a first step to lobby for some of the loopholes that we hope can be covered. We are a faith-based community. We should be leading the effort.
So number one is we're creating support teams, men and women support teams. We're educating them to become community advocates.
So the Roadmap to Success is a program that we've been using in An-Nisa for the past 13 years. The program is an intervention program that helps get them ready for counseling. So we help with all the important parts that they need to get done. But they don't have to worry about financial abuse, all of these abuses. They're able to go into counseling and come out successful.
خلال 12 سنة عملنا دراسة على 5000 حالة للأزواج. وجدنا أن أكثر حالات الطلاق تكون بسبب 3 أسباب: عدم الوعي الذاتي، وأن يكون ما في فهم لعقل الرجل ولا لعقل المرأة، وأن المرأة والرجل ما يفهمون أنماط بعضهم. فمن خلال هذا البرنامج اللي هو النجاح يبدأ من الذات راح نعمل توافق زواجي إن شاء الله. احنا نعمل بشكل تطوعي في جمعية النساء.
On behalf of the entire An-Nisa team, I would like to thank you for giving us this opportunity to share with you what An-Nisa really is. An-Nisa is a one-of-a-kind organization, and there are not many organizations like An-Nisa in the United States. An-Nisa is one of the few organizations in the United States that provide all of these services. Inshallah, we hope that you will continue to be a part of our success and growth, and you will be a part of our mission in the future. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.